for the green light to jump in.
Okay, you can go ahead.
All right. Hey, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me clearly. I am on the road unexpectedly. So that's one of the reasons you can't see me, because I believe in safe driving. But the other reason is just to kind of make sure that my service stay as strong as possible. But good afternoon. Happy Wednesday to all. Welcome to another session of Marketing Outside the Box. I can't see how many new folks we have, so I'm just going to do the quick spiel of what Marketing Outside the Box is and how we do this thing. Then I'll hand it over to our presenter for the day. So I'm Magali Yacinth, and I am Executive Director of Hustle Winston-Salem. We are a nonprofit organization dedicated to inclusive entrepreneurship. We offer this program, Marketing Outside the Box, every single week in partnership with the Foresight Tech Small Business Center, and when we're in person with Flywheel Co-working, as a means to help business owners and entrepreneurs really leverage your business as we think about marketing and think about awareness and thinking about how we're building our audiences. So we typically do a theme for the month, and each week we do a different aspect of that theme. So by the end of the month, you feel like you have a full understanding of putting that into practice. Generally, we like to have you put into practice what you learned that week into your business to be prepared for the next week, so on and so forth. I know that we had a few delays in getting the presentation to you. I think you all received it this morning. As I shared last week, we had staff on vacation and things of that nature, so that played a role into that. But we would normally get that to you on Fridays. So we present to you on Wednesdays, you get the presentation by Friday, and that's how we aim to get that done. So going forward, hopefully we stick to that. You know, some cases you might get on a Saturday or Sunday, but that's what that is as far as Marketing Outside the Box is concerned. This month, as you all know, we are focused on TikTok. We don't have enough time to get everyone to do introductions. So we strongly encourage that you introduce yourself in the chat. And for those on Facebook, introduce yourselves in the comment section. I don't know that we have someone monitoring Facebook as much today because Tasha's playing double duty in my role as well. So, you know, we strongly encourage you to join us on the Zoom if you can. If not, we'll see your questions and comments on Facebook afterwards. And just to answer the question I know we get often, we do record this, we do send you the presentations, you get all of that. So just kind of making sure I just cover that up front, because I know we typically get a lot of those questions. Finally, there are a number of resources, and I think I've been talking about our newsletter for about 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I have not sent out a newsletter for 4 weeks straight. So you'll probably get a hefty newsletter this week in your inboxes as it relates to resources and things of that nature related to Hustle, not specific to Marketing Outside the Box, but just in general that I think helps you with your small business and your entrepreneurial journey. So just keep an eye out for that as we navigate kind of some of these weird transitional times for us. And with that, any questions for me before I hand it over to our awesome presenter for the month? I'm going to take that as a no if someone don't immediately unmute and ask me a question. So Mendez, please feel free to introduce yourself, let them know your business in your introduction, and then jump right into what you have planned for us today.
All right, thank you, Magali. Yeah, like Magali said, I'm the presenter for Marketing Outside the Box this month. We are talking about TikTok and how to use TikTok as a business, as a tool to grow and expand your business. What I do is I work with creatives to help them leverage their talents on social media to bring them monetization opportunities and help them grow their careers on and off of social media. What I do want everyone to do, let me move this, I have my iPad, it's giving me feedback. What I do want everyone to do is just for a quick icebreaker, put how everybody's doing today. We'd love to see what type of energy we have in the room. I'd love you to be honest. I'm gonna let you all know that I'm having a great day today, although it's raining out here. I'm having a great day, but I'm not gonna take too much time. I'm gonna go right into what this session is, do a recap of the last session, and then we'll be getting into helping you all create your own TikTok accounts. Does anybody have any questions before I begin? By the way, I love engaging with you all. I love being very interactive. Please feel free to put a question in the chat box or ask a question at any moment. You can raise your hand digitally on Zoom and I will see it and I will answer your question, all right? Again, I won't bite. I'm not mean at all. So yeah, as I said, y'all, I have to move this iPad. I have to figure this out. Give me 1 second. Woo. Live stream, got it. Leave this meeting for right now. Okay, that feedback was driving me insane. So yes, can everyone see my screen? I just need a nod from one person. Got a nod from one person, all right. Thank you, Lorena. So yes, as we're talking about TikTok tips this month, and so for those who were not here last week, this is the course overview. Again, last week we did an introduction to TikTok. We talked about essentially what it is for those who don't know what TikTok is. We talked about how TikTok got to where it got to, and we went over a little bit of the history. And then I showed you all the basics of how the platform works and how you can engage and interact with others on the platform. Today, I'm going to be working with you all on setting up your own TikTok account. Again, like that, I'm here to answer all of your questions, to answer all of your inquiries about all of that and help walk you through that process. For the next 2 weeks after this session, I'll be walking you all through how to create content for your TikTok around either your personal brand or your business and how you can plan that content out. Again, I know a lot of hesitancy from using social media as a tool comes from, I don't have the time to do this. Well, I'm going to show you how you make the time to do it. I'm not promising you that it's going to be you're only going to need 1 hour, but it's probably not as much time as you may think that it is in your head. And then we're going to look at TikTok their analytic features. TikTok collects a whole lot of data. We talked about the last session. It's almost a scary amount of data, but it's a whole lot of data about those who view your content, those who don't view your content, and it collects a lot of data about you. So I'm going to show you how to use that in your arsenal as well to help you grow and expand your business. So I want you all to come to each one of these sessions because after getting all of this information, your experience on TikTok will be different in a good way, but you'll learn a lot more about it. And even if you don't use it, you'll be able to help somebody else in their journey of using TikTok if they have any questions. All right. Does anyone have any questions? Also, I forgot to say this in the beginning. I tend to talk very fast. I just get really excited about this type of information. If I skip over something or if you need clarification on something, again, put in the chat box or just unmute yourself and say, hey, will you go back over that again? Because I'd like some more clarification on that, all right? All right, here we go. So today I'm gonna do a quick recap of the last session, what we talked about last week. I think this is a great synopsis of what we really honed in on and what people are missing from not using TikTok as a tool for their business. The first thing is brand awareness. Multiple outlets have reported that TikTok has around 800 million to 1 billion plus monthly active users. What that means is that's not saying that 1 billion people are coming to TikTok and using it across the globe. What that's saying is that people that even have multiple accounts, they are getting on these accounts and getting on TikTok at least once a month, and either posting a video, interacting with someone else, or sharing content. What does that mean for you? That means that you have, by using TikTok, you have instant access to these 1 billion accounts. What does that mean for you? That means awareness to your brand. That means engagement for you. And those are all factors that you can leverage for your business. 2, free marketing. TikTok is free to use. Now you can use paid advertisements. I'm going to speak about this for this whole session. I highly recommend against that, just because you're able to see such a high growth rate on TikTok organically. I've seen it myself. I've grown up, helped someone grow their own TikTok from 0 followers to 120,000 followers in less than 1 year. We did that in about 7 months. I mean, there are people that have done it way quicker than that. Again, TikTok is free, and I think that's a great advantage to using it. Again, on Facebook and Instagram, to get that type of reach, to get hundreds of thousands of views, you usually have to pay a couple of dollars, about $50 to $100, depending on where you're going and who you're targeting. TikTok, again, that is free. Audience engagement. We talked about this a lot last time, especially concerning TikTok's algorithm, but TikTok has a very simple feed. What that means is there are only 2 feeds on TikTok, and all you see on the feed is a video. meaning that the user's brain automatically goes to am I going to interact with this video or not? When they interact with the video, when they're engaging with the video, they're usually focused on their interactions with the video, and that shoots the engagement up for all users across the entire platform. And then lastly, again, we have our analytic info. You can use this analytic info to either hone in on who your target audience is if you don't know yet, or even create multiple personas based on what you're seeing on TikTok. Again, I worked with a jewelry company that they thought that their target audience was this demographic right here. And as they begin using TikTok as a tool for their business, they found that they had multiple customer personas just by collecting this data and then really segmenting it apart. And this session is, like Magalia mentioned in the beginning, available through Hustle. You can contact either of them. And I believe it's on their social media, but don't quote me on that. We have something in the chat box really quick. How do you monetize?
Yeah, you can find it on our Facebook and our YouTube.
Okay, yes. Elma, let me know if I'm saying your name right. Also, you said, how do you monetize these relationships? It increases our bottom line. Will you unmute yourself and clarify that for me really quick?
I will indeed. So many times we talk to people about, I've talked to numerous people about social media and social media followers and what have you, but I haven't gotten a clear indication of, as an entrepreneur, and as we use these platforms, how do you monetize those? How do you increase your net income? How do you increase your dollars that you receive from these interactions on social media to be able to increase your bottom line profits?
So great question. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because we have an almost entire session dedicated to your question. But to skim through it really quick, I like to look at it and give a great analogy of the same way that TV shows make money, which is through their commercials, right? The same thing happens on social media. Your social media platform, your business's presence or your presence on social media is essentially real estate digitally. And so what you can do is you can leverage that real estate to bring in other advertisements. You can get sponsorships. You can get really creative with it. I've seen a lot of people get really creative with it. Last week, we talked about I might pull this up actually, just to show you. Last week, we talked about this business, Nectar. They had just started their business. They're a hard seltzer company, by the way. And they were really having trouble like getting this thing launched off the ground, right? So what they did was they started getting traction on TikTok. And so their problem was they needed help getting into stores. So what they did was they told all their TikTok audience, I need you all, if you're in this city, if 300 of you text this number, they provided the number in their bio, we will come to your city. And so what they did was they took that demand, they took it to the stores in that city and said, we have the demand here, you are going to sell out. All you need to do is put this on the shelves. And as we can see at this bottom section right here, Nectar is self-distributed in 100 stores across the nation right now. That is a way that you can get creative with it, but really view your presence on social media as your own digital real estate per se. Does that answer your question, Elma?
Can I add something to that response, please?
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm not breaking up. I see I have that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Magali, you're breaking up a lot. We can't hear you. Well, all right. Well, I'll put it in the chat, and then we'll keep on moving. But all right, Elma, does that answer your question? Yeah, she just dropped out. Elma, does that answer your question?
It does somewhat. Thank you so much.
All
nope,
right.
I'm back. I'm back.
You're back. Okay, come on, hit us, Magali.
Sorry about that. I told you that service is going in and out. You have to have that that goal in place. I'm not sure where I went away, but you have to have that goal in place to know if it's impacting.
Cannot hear you. Cannot hear you.
Okay. All right, never mind. Since y'all can't hear me.
Magali, will you put your answer in the chat though, and I'll read it out for Elma and the rest of the people though. But yes, does anybody else have any questions before we move on? All right. Well, here we go. So today, again, we're gonna help you. I'm gonna be here with you to set up your own TikTok account. I've got one thing in the chat box. And you the only, is anyone else getting static on the line right now or no? Okay, perfect. Gail, I think that's just you getting static on the line. I'm going to be walking you all through setting up your own TikTok account. So while I'm talking about these next few things, please feel free to step away, get your phone, get your iPad, get your tablet. You can even do this on your computer. But Lorena, you with me today? I see you. She's really engaged. Because I'm going to be here to walk you through this process. It's more, especially if you're a business, it's more than just setting up your account and putting up your profile picture and putting a username. There's a lot that goes into actually setting up a TikTok and optimizing it for growth. Again, take advantage of me while I'm here. I don't know how often you all have someone that is going to be right beside you to answer all of your questions again. So yes.
One quick question. So like with Instagram, we had one of these month sessions and we learned the difference between your personal Instagram and your business Instagram. Now, is it TikTok the same? You have a personal TikTok or you can set it up as a business TikTok?
I'm about to talk about
Sorry,
that.
I only was listening mode last week for half of this. So if I missed that part, I'm sorry. I can rewatch the video from last week.
I'm actually about to answer your question in depth right now, okay? All right, and then Kim, don't be nervous. Kim says she's nervous, don't be nervous. It's very simple. Again, you have me here. Please feel free to ask me any question that you have, all right? So yes, what are the different types of TikTok accounts? Most of us that are already on TikTok may just see our personal accounts. We may see an occasional ad here or there, but there actually are different types of TikTok accounts. Right here, you're seeing my personal one. And this, we're going to talk about the TikTok personal account. Whenever you create an account, it's automatically created as a personal account. This type of account gives you access and majority to like a lot of TikTok's features and tools. Users, again, are able to see extreme growth with this type of account. Now, this is the account that when I'm working with other people, I recommend they use. You're going to see why. But even businesses still use personal accounts. I've worked with content creators that are still using personal accounts, and they're getting millions of views and opportunities in their inboxes per week. And I'm going to go into why. Yeah. So does anybody have any questions about a personal account? Again, keep your eye on this, put a mental asterisk by this. This is the one that I am rooting for because I've seen the most growth with it in my personal experience.
Just to clarify, you say you're rooting for this, a personal account for businesses as well?
Yes.
Okay. And you'll tell us why?
I'm about to tell you why now.
Okay.
So the next type of account we're going to talk about is a TikTok Pro account. And under the TikTok Pro account umbrella, there are two options that you can go with. There's a business account and there's a creator account. Right now, we're about to talk about the business account. To upgrade to a TikTok Pro account, by the way, it is free. It's free of charge. There's no cost into it. Again, another reason why I really love TikTok. But this type of account is really optimized to promote a business. You see right here, we have Chipotle. And so it does it, the layout is not that different from a personal account, but TikTok, their algorithm really views it separately from a personal account. We got something in the chat box really quick. All right, and then, so with a business account, we can gain access to the full suite of TikTok business tools. What does that mean? TikTok is going to give you really in-depth data about the people that are watching your videos. You are going to get the direct function option available. What I mean by that is, can everyone see where it says download app right here on this profile? All right, I'm seeing you all get close and then nodding your heads. Personal accounts or other accounts don't have this option. With businesses, you have this option, especially if you have the, if you meet the, the qualifications of a business account. Again, to get a proper business account on TikTok, you will need, I believe, 100,000 views within the last 30 days, 1,000 followers, and at least have posted 10 videos within the last couple of days. We have a question in the chat. It says, what if advertising is part of your strategy on TikTok? Do you have any choice between business and personal accounts? So I'm going to answer the second part of your question first, Claire, then go back to the first part. You have absolute choice between business and personal accounts. You can switch as you please, but keep in mind that when you switch, you will endure these different limitations, all right? And then what if advertising is a part of your strategy on TikTok?
Hey, I think we have a hacker, I think, or somebody in the
Yeah, I
chat.
believe
Yep,
so.
I got it. Thanks.
Okay.
All right, thank y'all for that. But yeah, I definitely believe TikTok should be a part of your advertising strategy in your business or your personal brand.
Dog shit, man.
And so, yeah, we were talking about this direct function option. When you upgrade to a business account, you also get the ability to run ads on TikTok. What that means is just like Instagram and Facebook, you can promote stuff through TikTok and pay to get a certain reach to a certain amount of people to a certain demographic. But the biggest limitation is for those of us who know TikTok, you all know about trending sounds, right? For those who don't know about TikTok, one way that TikTok really pushes out their
I got
content.
big dick, man.
Okay, y'all, we're gonna get this person up out of here.
Wait, do we have
Yeah,
someone
we gotta
Zoom
troll.
bombing?
Yes, that's the second person. I removed the first person
Is
who was
it
Maurice.
locked? Is the Zoom? Can you lock it?
All right, I'll lock it.
And Maurice is not the general Maurice that we normally have. He's typically in here. Is Maurice here? Or did you kick out the wrong person?
No, I did not.
Okay,
It's some things in the chat that you can't see.
Okay, sorry about that, Mendez. That's really
No, you're
weird.
good.
We've never had that happen.
I know,
That's
right?
so weird. Apologies, everyone.
We're gonna keep on moving. Ain't nothing stopping us. But so I'm going to come back over here really quick, 1 second, and pull a video from the last presentation. When I look at what is TikTok, as you all can see to the right, we have a TikTok video playing. Usually you have sounds playing with this. I have it muted right now just so it's not compete. I'm not trying to talk over this audio, but in this bottom right here, you'll see where it says, y'all, we got somebody drawing on the screen. Give me 1 second, y'all.
What's happening? Like who's doing that? How can I tell who's doing it?
I'm
I
removing
apologize again, everyone. I literally don't know what's happening, but can I make a recommendation? Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
And I
Yes,
know this
Melanie.
will impact everyone, so hopefully you can do this. But I recommend everyone leaving the Zoom and ending the Zoom, Tasha, and everybody rejoin, because I don't know why that's happening, and we must have a Zoom bomb in here. Am I coming across clearly?
Yeah, this has never happened before, Mendez. Never. I've been
Yeah, this has never happened. So,
Never.
Tasha, can you end it? Restart it, unlock, and then, because that's gonna keep happening if we don't end it.